Hello everyone, welcome back to A Winner Is You. These are 10 Super Nintendo games you should play. Number 10 is Skyblazer by Sony ImageSoft. This game is kind of like a fighting slash platformer reminiscent of Strider with the motif of Rudyard Kipling's Arabian Nights books. Just love playing this game, great use of color. Great sense of scale between the main character and all the bosses. Just love playing this game. Pretty challenging, but once you learn the patterns, the game it gets fairly easy. So the replay value may not be really high unless you're a completionist and want to collect all of the jewels that are scattered throughout each level. Just love playing this game. You see it out there. Emulate it if you can. This game is priced really high in the market right now, but you never know. So if you find it out there for cheap, hold on to it. Number 9 is X-Men Mutant Apocalypse by Capcom. Really fun game, nice crisp graphics, fluid controls, great looking environments. You get to pick between Cyclops, Gambit, Beast, Psylocke, and Wolverine in this game. The premise is similar to the X-Men 90s cartoons from Fox Kids or the Jim Lee comics from that era. The gameplay is a mix between Final Fight and Street Fighter. As you can see, Wolverine performing a Dragon Punch there. It would control just as a Street Fighter game. You would just do the regular Dragon Punch input, and it's similar to all the other characters. They all have different special moves. Love playing this game. Great graphics, great challenge. You see this game out there, pick it up, or try it out on an emulator. It's really fun. Number 8 is Sonic Blast Man by Taito. This is an awesome beat 'em up. It's a 2-player game. You get to play as Sonic Blast Man, as you can see, and 2 other characters to choose from. And the reason why I recommend this game is because the fighting mechanics are really fun. The graphics are a little on the humorous side. As you can see, Sonic Blast Man has a wind-up punch that is just great to look at, great to perform over and over on the screen. Enemies have a great detail to them. Backgrounds are awesome. They are static, but I mean, they cut a few corners in order for the animation of the characters to be as fluid. If you see this game, definitely check it out. Emulate it if you can as well. It's always good to try out the games before you purchase them. Loved playing this game when it came out. The first one isn't as good, so that's why I recommended the sequel instead. Number 7 is Bugs Bunny and Vapid Rampage, and it's by Sunsoft. Really love playing this game. Great platforming, really challenging. You play as Bugs Bunny and you're going through a few of his most popular cartoons from the Warner Brothers library, as well as confronting a lot of the characters from those cartoons. This game has a ton of cameos, and I just love the feeling that you're in the cartoon. As you can see, the paintbrush creating the backdrop, and then out comes Bugs Bunny in all his rascally rabbit glory, ready to cause hijinks in each level, and it's just fun to play this game. Never had a dull moment. It is very, very challenging though. I had to, I played this game over the years, and it's just one of the hardest games I've played. But it didn't deter me. I love the way the game moves, the fluidity, the smoothness is really great. So if you see this game out there, go ahead and try it out. Number 6 is Metal Warriors, and this is an awesome video game. I don't know if it's ever been released in like the virtual console or anything, but this is one of the most engaging shooters I've ever played. You play as a mech going through different colonies and the storyline is very intense. It almost feels like you're playing a sci-fi movie. This game was developed by LucasArts, and the cinematics in this game are wonderful to look at. The animation is great, it's fluid, it's crisp. Levels are not as challenging, but it is quite a fun game to play. I just love playing this game. Guys, gals, you see this game out there, pick it up. It's a great game to add to your collection. It's just one of those games that gives you a great sense of adventure. Check it out. Number 5 is The Amazing Spider-Man Lethal Foes. And this is a Japanese game. This is a Japan-only release. I decided to recommend it because it is one of the best Spider-Man games I've ever played on a 16-bit system. The swinging mechanics are amazing. The graphics are the closest to a comic book that I've seen in the 16-bit era, besides Maximum Carnage. The storyline, I don't understand what's going on. I've read the comics enough to know that you're Spider-Man. You have to go through New York City and take care of business against, as you can see, the Green Goblin. Carnage and Venom are in this game. The Beetle. I don't want to give out how many villains are in this game, but there are quite a few. Please check this game out if you see it out there. It's awesome. Number 4 is The Adventures of Batman and Robin by Konami. And I recommend this game because it's just a fun playthrough. Animation is beautiful. The sprites are gorgeous. Just love the way that this game looks and feels. It almost feels like a Bruce Timm produced episode. The interactions between the characters remind me of episodes past from the series on Fox Kids. There's a couple of different gameplay styles. As you can see, Mode 7 driving is prevalent in this game. Just never a dull moment. The action is relentless. It's so much fun. Just highly recommend it if you guys see it out there. I don't know how much is going out there in price, but if you do see it, I would recommend you adding it to your collection. Number 3 is Demon's Crest by Capcom, and this is a really, really good game. You play as Firebrand, and you have to go around an overworld in a non-linear fashion to collect these gems in order to become the ultimate being. It's very similar to Mega Man in that aspect, but the storyline, the setting just makes it an experience that you should not keep yourself away from. It's a really fun game. The action, the difficulty is pretty high, but as with all platforming games, you just gotta keep trying until you get to the next level. The game is priced pretty high in the resale market, so I would recommend emulating it. It's one of Capcom's finest games. Number 2 is Gundam Wing Endless Duel, and it is a Japan-only fighting game, but I'm recommending this game because it is awesome. This game feels like you're playing a CPS2 game on your Super Nintendo. Graphics are amazing, colors, the animation is top-notch. The mechanics in this game are pretty advanced for a 16-bit system. They have super jumps, intense combos, just pure awesomeness from this game. You guys have to try it out if you see it out there. I love playing this game. Number 1 is Zombies Ate My Neighbors by Konami and developed by LucasArts. One of the best couch co-op games ever made. The premise is you have to save your fellow citizens in these maze-like levels from an impending mutant/zombie apocalypse. The tools you would use range from the absurd to hilarious. One example is a clown blow-up balloon to distract your enemies, so you can navigate the levels a little easier. Never a dull moment with this game. I highly recommend it. It's priced fairly high in the resale market, so, you know, I would recommend emulating it just to enjoy the game. It's tons of fun, and just one of the great two-player experiences out there. And with that said, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, and I'll see you next time, guys.